This is incredible. Welcome back to Adventuring with me, Angie. Last week I hosted a campout with 8 of my friends and got some much needed yard work and play in. This week is all about getting organized, preparing for the winter, and celebrating life with some friends. Come with me as I hike some new trails, learn a new tool, get on the kayak a lot this week, and celebrate Pride with some friends. I've been having a lot of fun up here, but I'm noticing that hosting friends is creating a little bit of work and distracting me from some projects and hobbies that I want more time for. I notice myself really juggling the things I want to do and the things that need to get done at the house, and when I have friends up, everything sort of pauses. Good morning. Last night was the first night that I spent alone since the 9th. Today's the 19th, it's been 10 days. Honestly, I don't even feel like doing a ton of yard work. I of course want to keep inviting people up, but that means I need to get a little more organized and balance it all. I'm not a huge fan of rigid schedules, but I do enjoy having some structure, so I made myself a schedule with a little bit of flexibility and plenty of built-in rest and play. Yeah, no, this is nice. Good morning. I am foregoing yard work today to go on a hike. My schedule for today has 3 hours blocked for a hike or a water adventure of my choice, and I decided to hike a new trail. This trail was so beautiful. A creek runs alongside it and led me to these beautiful granite waterfalls. I've been saying I want to hike more, but have been feeling guilty choosing fun over the needed yard work. It can be really hard for me to not just push myself to do more, and I always think that I'm not doing enough. This shit is slippery. Oh my god, spiders. Oh, spiders, mosquitoes, water. But I'm learning now that I really do need this time for fun and play. This is cute, right, Em? And that it's vital for my well-being to create space for curiosity and exploration. And this schedule is already helping me do that. You already know I'm gonna say this is too beautiful. Oh my god. Waterfalls. Pools, cliffs, views. Stick with me, I'm gonna show you the world in my backyard, okay? You had a good hike, bub. It's a good way to start the morning, let me tell you that. After hiking, I did a little bit of editing and went into town to upload my video. When I came back, I decided to cook an early dinner and just relax for a bit. What a Wednesday. I just made dinner. It's so early. It was 4:30, but I was let's do it now. And then let's relax and smoke this joint. And then dinner should be ready. Eat it whenever we want. Good morning. It's a nice morning today. I took the whole morning to myself and just had some tea and sat outside with Enzo and identified some birds on my bird app. And now I have a new friend over and they brought their wood splitter. So we are gonna do a series of things today. We're gonna split a bunch of wood that's on the property, but we're also going to reinforce some of the wood holders that are here and then add a couple more for all the new wood that has to dry. So exciting. Right now I'm gonna take this wood and go reinforce one of the holders. My wood storage is full, so I had to find a way to build something quick to stack the wood we're about to cut. I found some pallets in the yard and set them out so the wood is at least off the ground. We spent almost 8 hours with a couple breaks in the middle, splitting and stacking this wood to dry. I was exhausted when we finished, and I don't think I ever worked that hard. It's San Francisco Pride this weekend, and while I have no interest in going in the city or to Pride, I'd love to celebrate with some friends. I decided to host a small weekend hang at my place with a few friends who wanted to get out of the city. Oliver returned with their partner Sabrina on Thursday before everybody else, which I absolutely loved. This is definitely the situation right now. We are towing them to the sandbar. I love this lake, but there's not a real shore anywhere, and it's kind of cold, so you need a boat or a board to be out here. Oliver and Sabrina brought their floats, and I agreed to pull them along on my kayak. It went mostly well. They were a little wet and cold. I was a little tired, but I got a great workout and had some fun, and they really enjoyed being pulled around the lake.
I knew you were gonna give me a rock. We are ready to paddle back.
We're working against the current. It'll be okay. How was the adventure?
Amazing. That's fun.
Good morning, good morning. It's like 6 and we are going on a early morning fishing expedition. I skipped out on pulling them around this time and explored the lake alone while Oliver fished in their float and Sabrina drew on the shore. This was incredible. This lake is absolutely stunning. I feel like this is the type of lake I see in a travel guide, and it's just across the highway from me. Those geese? Oh my god, they came right up to me. They were, one of them pecked my paddle. I was like, let me get out of here. It was so nice to ease into a group weekend with two of my favorite people. We just finished kayaking and fishing. We are not having trout for breakfast, but that's okay because we have bacon. After the lake, we made some breakfast before going to the river. It still shocks me a bit that this is my life right now. Kayaking in the morning, river trips in the afternoon, hosting friends, cooking, and building out my land. I keep thinking I should be doing something else, something meaningful, something productive. This old training and thinking always wants to say something to me, but I know that this, giving myself this freedom and seeing what I create, this is important and meaningful and deserves my time more than anything else right now.
Hey, you guys got the right idea. Just gonna stay in here for a second.
Yeah, it's not bad if you just stay in, right? Is it getting better?
No.
Everyone had such a good time at the river, and I loved introducing this group of friends to my home. Good morning, good morning. Okay, we're here. We're at another lake. It's just the life that we live with my friend Bear, and we're gonna take these fun little mini boats out onto the water, so get ready. While everyone slept and packed up, my friend Bear and I drove to the lake and took our boats out. They live in South Lake Tahoe and just got a little paddle boat of sorts and wanted to try it out on the water. Are you loving it?
Oh shit, this is gonna create like a lot of waves, right?
Yeah, this guy's gonna knock us.
Yeah.
Woo!
We're connected.
It was a nice moment, and I'm really glad that we got some one-on-one time. Thank you for joining me for another week of my adventures. Next week I have more friends coming up to camp and hang. I tackle a big oak tree on the property and explore the nature in new ways. I can't wait to share more, and I'll see you next week.